I sing because I'm monetized, and I sing because it is free. Their eye is on the music, and I know they still monetize me. Hey, people, we ain't here to make fun of people, but we got to talk about this. This is the beef sector, and whatever goes down. Hold on a minute. My light ain't right. My light ain't right. And I sing because that is free. Hi, Princess A. And Tori in New York City. You finally called me live? I thought you was always here. And Net 75 and Cheryl Burnett. Hey, people. Hi, Frida Gross. Alfreda. One of my favorite aunts was Alfreda. Annette, peaceful lady. How y'all doing? Well, we want to comment on what goes on over here in this particular sector. And it looks like Kelly Love is demonetized again. Right? This seems to be a common occurrence with him. I don't know why Kelly Love insists on playing all these other people's music. Whenever I sing, one time I was walking the Squeenie dog into this dog festival they have once a year. And because there was a song by a rock and roll singer singing in the background on my video, because you could hear that music, they demonetized my my video and had me remove it, right? When I sing to Jay Wilson, sing the song about the eeny weeny little bitty teeny weeny penis, they demonetized that. Why? Because I played a total of 2 minutes of those people's music. You can't play people's music. So I don't know what the insistence is of playing other people's music, particularly when you say you're a singer and a jingle writer and a background singer. Why not just sing your songs? We know it's not going to be gorgeous and beautiful. They just wanted to maybe have a note or two of some song. I mean, I know I can't sing, but I'm not going to get demonetized behind it. So here's the thing, Kelly Love. Please don't take this. I'm jumping on the board trying to talk about you and talk shit about you. But we've been experiencing this for months now. Here's what you said out of your own mouth.
Can you please donate to the DKL Demonetized Foundation Fund? It will really help. Thank you so much. Because a closed hand can't get fed and eyes hungry. Cash App, $LUVDIVA269. Thank you. God bless.
I don't know if it other music behind there is belongs to him or that's actually other people's music as well. But the point is, Kelly Love, for the last several months, you have been telling people, you have been playing this commercial incessantly, saying that you were demonetized. In fact, you called the little commercial there. You're asking people to donate to the Kelly Love Demonetized fund, right? And then moments later, you'll follow that one up with the Charlie Theodore Cash App fund. So they're supposed to Cash App for you to buy dog food, and then Cash App because your channel is demonetized. And now you're telling us that your channel is demonetized. What has it been all this time? If you've been procuring money from people and telling them that your channel was demonetized, why are you still paying that commercial 6 months later? Right? So it's been a mystery to me. I've always wondered why some very popular uh, content creators over here, I say, why do they insist on playing this music? I can name off a whole host of them that are constantly playing this music. And I believe that the reason why they insist on playing this music, even though they know they're probably not going to they're probably going to be demonetized on their channel, or certainly that video, I think it's because they make their money by asking for cash apps. See, no matter what people say, we all love cash apps, right? It's always nice to get yourself, a couple $100 in cash apps right now, as opposed to a month from now through super chat, where they take 30% of it, which can stack up, but then you got to wait for it as well, right? So as far as my understanding, Kelly Love, you've always been demonetized. Now, are you talking about being demonetized on your second channel? Apparently, he has two channels. One is Duchess Kelly Love, and I guess that one has been demonetized because of a similar issue with. It said Phi Babe did it, but it could be related to music as well. And now, are you saying that this other channel that you've been advertising that was demonetized was not actually demonetized, but you chose to use this commercial asking for cash apps under the guise of you weren't getting any revenue at all, right? So I would say, if this is what works for you, keep on doing what you're doing then. Because if you were getting your money from Cash App and you were telling everyone that you were demonetized, right? You had a demonetized fund, the Kelly Love demonetized fund. I don't know that the other channel brings in anything anyway. Then you just keep on doing it. What's the loss, right? If they weren't super chatting you, but we don't want the boy to lose his channels. I just say that why these people insist on these all this music? Just sing, even if your singing is horrible. We don't give a fuck. That's just a filler for when you start your show. You got to wait till people get in there, right? I can understand that, but it makes no sense to me to be constantly being demonetized. Does Google become aware of you when you have these kind of issues and just do it automatically? I know I can't play anything on my computer when I use other people's music. Therefore, I don't do it. I don't know why that lesson's not getting across. I don't know why these other popular YouTubers are insisting upon playing other people's music. I don't know how they can get away with it, but I certainly don't get away with it here in the Black sector as well. I've noticed that a lot of these people make a part of their program playing this music. Like their channel is not going to be interesting unless they play old 70s R&B music. Did y'all hip to this T? Now she gonna come over here hollering and screaming at me, talking about how I'm mind my business. Well, you brought it on, you bring it on YouTube and you talk about it, and then how in the hell is it your business? Not your business. You brought it onto YouTube. Hell, that's fodder for YouTube. And we certainly, if we can learn something from these situations, we should be able to learn it. If you are a jingle writer by trade and you enjoy singing music, are they demonetized? You need to figure out precisely why you're being demonetized behind music. Because and when you come on and you're singing, what do they call that? When they have the music behind you and you're singing along with it, what do they call that? He does that sometimes as well when he's singing with someone, but they're also singing to the instruments or the music of someone else. Is that karaoke? If they're singing karaoke style, are you being demonetized for that reason? Or are you just simply just playing people's records straight across? You want to hear a Aretha Franklin song? You're no good, a heartbreaker. You are a liar and you're a cheat. I don't know why. Sing it. Just sing it if you have a tune in your head, honey. You ain't got to play that. And I'm curious as to know why you've been able to get away with it this long. So if they're telling you, if you want to sing these karaoke type songs, and you want to have this other music behind you, you need to find out, is that punishable? Right? Because the instrumental part of the music is still their music. It belongs to somebody. And if they have these bots in here that can pull it out, it does it automatically. When I sang my song about Jay Wilson Little Dick, they pulled that music. By the time I finished the video, I was already informed that my video could not be monetized because of a music infringement or whatever. So it's attached to the music. I don't know if their bots can pick up the sounds of a certain people, or I know you've tried to play a Prince song, immediately it is demonetized. But I think pretty much all music. So be cautious, even when you're singing your Christmas music. Can you do it a cappella? A cappella. Hey, people. Well, we got to talk about what's going on over here. Yes, now he's demonetized again. So I guess coming into the Christmas season, Kelly Love ain't got no job. He don't have no channel that pays him anything. But from what, if we're to believe these commercials of yours, we're seeing that you weren't getting that much from you were getting your AdSense, of course, but you weren't getting super chats anyway. You were already asking for donations based on the fact that you were demonetized. Who is it? Hi, C Chantel. No, C Cantrail. C Cantrail. Thank you, super chat. Oh, you got a new kitty cat there. I see. Oh, ain't that cute? Thank you. Appreciate you. What y'all think about this situation? And they just insist on doing it because you love music. Well, hell, everybody loves music, honey. But if this is going to be your primary source of income, I think you need to take it seriously. If them people tell you you can't play people's music, you can't just see what you can get away with, right? Mm-hmm. We're in for the show tonight. I don't know what all is going on. I see there's hellfire going on over there with Phi Babe and Read the Heart of Philadelphia. Honey, they are really going in. I saw pictures of children on the, which I hate all that stuff. Pictures of children. People are promising to dox, to do evil things to each other. We know the capacity of Phi Babe, what she's willing to do. And they're all, it seems to be some situation with the girl, the Intel girl. And I don't think the Phi Babe likes being compared to the Intel girl, and people saying that she is doing so much better than her. That where it seems to be where it stemmed from. And then comments were made, whatever. But that's all I can see that was going on today. I was amazed when I saw this Kelly Love shit on here again. I said, "Oh Lord, honey, you got to get Jay Wilson over here to say again and again and again." Mm-mm-mm. How y'all, God before everything? Peaceful lady, Juicy Marable, Phaedra Laurie. How y'all doing, honey? We are in for the show tonight. I don't know. I don't know, honey. Let me see. You don't get monetized. You don't get demonetized because you be singing the wrong. Oh, you better stop it, girl. TLC and 3 says, Uncle Tim, you don't get demonetized because you be singing the wrong lyrics. Every time, girl. I don't think you get demonetized for singing anything. If it's just you singing a cappella, or you singing, is that called a cappella? What does that mean? I don't even know all this music language. Just you singing by yourself, you ain't got the music behind you. But it's possible that you get demonetized if you're playing the song without the lyrics behind you. That it still belongs to somebody, and it looks like they get the payment automatically. The wrong lyric, just butchering the music. You know who don't like my music, my singing? The singers hate it, honey. Anybody who sings anything, girl. The other people don't give a damn, right? Let me see. He has 2 channels, which are Nino Brown, which are both now demonetized. So now he got to turn up. He got to play even more commercials, asking you to donate to the demonetized channel. Now, I think that leaving that ad up that long was kind of disingenuous, personally, myself. Because you're saying that you are demonetized, so I should cash app you. Meanwhile, I'm looking at your channel and I'm seeing the damn dollar sign there. All you gotta do is look at the dollar sign at the bottom and say, "What? Obviously, you are monetized. Why are you saying you're not monetized?" But I did ask him about that at some point, and he didn't think it was very important. He said, "It's my channel. I'm gonna leave it up as long as I want to." They might even be getting him for that them commercials, honey. Although I think if they were going to get him for that commercial for the music that's playing behind this little begging thing he does, if they were going to get him for that, I think it would have happened a lot sooner than this, right? Because I said whenever I had any kind of music anywhere, if I had my radio in the background, you could hear it. They demonetized me just like that before I'm even finished talking, right? So it's got to be something new he has done. I don't even know if you have to be reported for that, right? It's just their own bots, or it might be tied to the artists. Some artists they're not having nothing to play of theirs. Period. I think Prince is an example of that. Mm-hmm. From my understanding, there are 2 different channels. His main channel was hit, and now his second channel was hit. Right. That's right, April. That's my understanding of what he just said. Would you please get to the Duchess Kelly?
Demonetized child. Both channels. Swipe. Gone. Boom. Blah. Blah. So, girl, I was like, oh my God. I said, okay, girl. Y'all got to pick up an extra shift at McDonald's now, child.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, they pop both channels. All my videos in the green, dollar sign, green, 95%, green dollar sign. All my lives, uploads, green dollar signs. You know, for the advertisement. Girl, get up this morning, girl, pop. Now,
we don't want to get all in the boys' business, but we do get to learn things, though. It don't take me a lot to learn, honey. I lost that $300 in Las Vegas back in 1976. Now I was cured. You ain't got to tell me too many times, honey. So apparently there's a get around. I mean, there's people over there. What's his name? ZX. They play music all the time over there. That's half their show. They play music for 20 minutes before they even get to the show. How they play music? How are they getting away with this? My friend Thais, he plays music. A lot of them play music, as a matter of fact. I don't know how they're doing it. I always thought that Phi Baby got away with it because at the time, her subscribers were being so generous with her with cash apps that she wasn't really worried about the little pennies we get from AdSense. But if you're not getting that, then AdSense does matter, right? I don't like all them channels. I have one channel, honey. You want to hear me? All you do is put my name in there. You ain't got to go looking for me. Now, I could be, maybe I'm slow. Sandra said, we love when you break into song. Oh, he's singing. And then some of the girls say, oh, God, here we go again. Here we go again. Oh. Mm-hmm. And click likes. Please go over and click likes. Would you please hit the like button? Thank you. That's Miss Clyde. I think she plays music too. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Tori. DKL needs to get a DKL needs to get a job. That's what everybody says, Lady Silver. They said we all need jobs, honey. I'm grateful. I ain't got to worry about it no more. But if you only qualified to do minimum wage jobs and you got to break your back for 8 hours to get the same thing you're getting on YouTube for working for 1 hour, I wouldn't necessarily say you need to get a job. If you have more ambition than that and you want nicer things and all that kind of stuff, then I would say, yes, go ahead, particularly if you're a younger person. But you ain't got to worry about Uncle Tim getting no job no damn where, honey. It's done. Yes, it's over. The kids are gone. You have to buy it from YouTube. What's that about? Let me see. He was always plays his gospel. So I never listened to that. So he plays gospel on Super Sundays, Super Soul Sunday. That's playing other people's music. I don't know how you've even gotten away with it this long. Right? Maybe the gospel people are not as sensitive because gospel artists, they all seem the same music. Right? You know, a gospel song, then each artist will sing the same thing. So I don't know, but that's why he's been able to get away with that. I wouldn't play with it myself, particularly not if I'm calling myself a singer or a jingle writer. I just write jingles for everything. I just sing my own shit, you know. You have to buy it from. Okay, let me see. So yeah, some people make a living. This is not how I make a living. It certainly is an enhancement. However, you know, I make my living by being on Social Security. That's what you do when you're 65 years old. But you know, it's coin. It's a dollar. It ain't that much really. They put too much on it. Well, certain people put a whole lot on it, like they're just raking in cash. It's not that at all. Right? Something to do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Some people really got that attitude though. Oh, I like my music. I love my music. Well, girl, go in your bedroom and listen to your music when you get through recording. That's just being dumb about the thing. Hi, Miss Tracy. How you doing? Uh-huh. They have some music on here in the studios there that is free. Some of these instrumentals that people use when they start their videos, that's all free. They don't have to worry about it. You can use. That's how they were able to take that song that Five Baby used to use, and for a while everybody was using the same music. Well, that's free music, and there are many songs available. I've never even looked at the list because it doesn't turn me on to play music, you know. Some people find it awkward. Remember, what's that boy's name? William McRae. And he would come on, when he came on live, he would just be sitting there like this. He would do that like 5 minutes, child. That was strange, you know. So do a jingle. Do a little jingle, honey, or do something to fill the space in. Besides playing people's music. Mm-hmm. Tracy, you play music on your stuff? Or is this one of these songs that are duty free that we can all use? Please answer me, Tracy. Uh-huh. You can buy music from YouTube as well. Yeah, you can buy it, but you can also go in there and get a whole lot of it for free. Let me see. Let me go up here. I'm going to go over here to my YouTube studio. And I'm going to go, what I want, music. I say copyright audio library for you content creators. Okay. Browse and download music free of cost for your project. You can use these audio tracks in any of your videos. Okay. And then they give you a long list of music that you can do. R&B, wait a minute, see, rock and roll, silver waves. It's a time. I haven't heard any of this music. Most of it would be instrumental. Oh, there's raindrops. Raindrops keep falling on my head. That doesn't dust till dawn. Last train north. We want the last train to Georgia, baby. Yeah, so they got a whole list of songs here you can have. Uh-huh. I'm not that interested. Back to the show. Mm-hmm. Music gets you shut down. So you don't do it either, Tracy? I mean, sometimes it's kind of cool. You have a little music playing in the background. Did y'all see Sister Wilk Andrew get walked off stage at Kojic convention? I saw him. I saw him, God, before everything. He swear to God that he wasn't getting locked off. He said they just had to check some credentials and things. What the hell you got to check? Everybody knows who Andrew Caldwell is. All they got to do is put it in their phone, child. Is he supposed to be here? What they got to pull you off the stage for, child? And with guards to escort your ass off. We don't expect a lot from Andrew Caldwell. I see she was rocking that fur on that hot stage, though, honey. Y'all see Andrew had on his conservative suit, but he couldn't resist the fur coat. The chinchilla vest, shall we say. Mm. It looks like they had a good convention. It looks pretty full to me. I haven't watched any of it. I'm not all that churchy right now. And after that last year, Bishop Wooten, I think his name was, I don't set myself up to get angry, right? So if these churches are still doing all this homophobic rants and all that shit, I don't bump into it because I never look at it. Right? If that's what you want in your world, then go ahead and be in it, honey. I don't think what you have to say is so interesting that I have to take your abuse. Fortunate for me, though, even though I was raised, we lived next door to the church, so my whole family was coming to our church every Sunday, right? So we were hanging around the church. We always went, but I was never a Christian then. Mm-mm. I didn't become a Christian until I was in my mid 40s when I got clean. So it didn't really hurt me. It didn't bother me. I already knew what you could expect when you went in there, so I never went in there. Unfortunately, a lot of people got a lot of hurt, church burn. My experience was a little different than that. Now, when I was a baby Christian, I feel like I had to have a word in my head all the time. So only music I listened to was gospel music. Only books I read were about the Bible or spiritual concerns. Everything I did was concerned with the church because I needed that at that time. What I realize now is God has brought me to a place where now it's the walk. Initially, it's the run, it's the excitement, it's the falling on the floor, right? It is the high praise initially. I don't know that I need that for the rest of my life, however. At some point, now it's the walk. You're just trusting him all the time, right? And we done fell out of the habit of church in this last couple of years. So I'm hoping that I can get rekindled and because I love the community of church life. I do like that. I love it when people are always encouraging when you're in those buildings each other. Now, a lot of times they don't encourage nobody else except for those in that building. But that is the way I got community from. So yeah, I do miss that part. How was your weekend? I didn't have a weekend, did I? I went to dinner a couple times. Now the thing is to get through. I got to go to get through Thanksgiving dinner. It'll be fun. I haven't done it in a couple years, so I'll have some people in here. We'll squeeze in here, and I'll make the turkey. Mm-hmm. I love making that turkey. You know why? Because I buy it pre-cooked. All I gotta do is heat it up for an hour and a half. Right? And then right after that, they go head on into Christmas style. The season to be jolly. Thank goodness I ain't got no cheering. I know about no boyfriend, nobody I got to buy nothing for, child. That Christmas will break your ass. God bless you, mothers and fathers. My mother worked in the factory, RCA, back when we were kids. So no matter, I mean, she worked at RCA, so we always got the latest electronics. So even though she was not a wealthy woman or a middle-class woman, we always got what we want. However, I did recognize something as a young person. Of course, when you're real young, you don't even know you're poor because everybody around you is about the same position, right? But I did notice that the families on our block who were two-parent families, the father and mother, generally speaking, when they would get 10-speed bicycles for Christmas, me and my friends who were raised by single mothers we still get a new bicycle, but we get single speed. I forget what you call it, kick speed or 3-speed. It was never the best one, right? So we started fixing them up. We started making bicycles they had the horn rims. What do you used to call it? I forget what you call them. They're like a ram horns or whatever. But then we would take forks and cut them off of old bicycles and put them on in front of our forks. And then the ones who were really bold would put on 2 of them. And we would have these choppers. These were brand new bicycles. We would have these choppers to lean way back. So we got real creative, right? So I never knew I was really missing out on anything. 3-speed bicycle, 3-speed kickback. I had a badass bicycle. I couldn't use the kickstand though, because the wheels was way up in front. But mama always came through, baby. When they came out with the 8-track players, everybody was getting 8-track. We're going way back now. We're going back to 1971. Everybody get 8-track, but my 8-track that I got, I had to plug it into the home system, like her stereo at home, so I couldn't walk around with mine, you know. But things weren't that portable then. I think were they even walking around? That was way before I even had Walkmans, nothing like that. So people had separate players, but I just remember mine didn't have a lot of knobs on it. You had to plug it into the player, but I always got exactly whatever I wanted. That was when the holidays were fun. It was fun for children, kids. We had a big family, and we all came together for basically every holiday, 4th of July. And it was a lot of fun. From what I understand now from my sisters, everybody has got their own families. Most of the generation before me are gone now or passed away. And now we are the seniors, right? My age group. But they all have their own families. So now they're the grandmothers. So I don't know. I've been out here for 47 years. Baby. Sound check. Hey. Dick. There you go. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, I'm talking about Kelly Love obviously don't learn very easily. I don't learn a certain thing. Like for instance, today I went to get some little berries for holiday garnish. So I should have went out there and spent about $5 to $10, right? Instead, I went into one of these statue stores. Not a statue store. It's a thrift shop that I occasionally walk through, right? I know I have no business bringing my ass in there. I have no surface in my apartment where I can put anything. And I've told myself this for years and years, right? What it usually ends up happening, I just take something away and then replace it, kind of thing. Anyway, I'm supposed to be spending $5 to $10 on these little berries. Can you see them? Look at them. Right by the door. They ain't shit. Little plastic berries. And I saw this damn statue, and statue was $75. So then I said, why did I bring my ass in here? So I get home and I'm trying to figure out, no, where in the fuck would I put this statue? I don't want to give up anything else, you know. I've done that over and over and over and over again. Never again. Every time you say never again, I'm finished. I'm done. I've been doing it for years. That happened today. I hope a man finds me soon. You hope a man finds you soon. Simone, you hope a man finds you soon? Oh, Lord, have mercy. You're a pretty little thing. What's wrong? You want a good man to find you soon, though. Don't settle, Simone. Mm-mm. Don't invite the devil into your house because you're lonely, honey. Take your time, girl. Mm. Hell, I've been hoping somebody will find me soon for 50 years. Mm-mm. Some things you just got to be grateful that you have experienced, right? Now, I have a couple of real loves in my life. I just have to, and that was in my damn 20s, early 30s, but it never happened again. But sometimes we just got to learn how to be by ourselves. And we forget about it, and then we'll just bump into somebody, and then they're independent and you're independent, and you can come together. I thought my mama would never find a husband after that thing she drug home. I thought she'd never find another husband again, girl. But after the kids had all left and everything, she found her a husband right in the same neighborhood. Started cutting the grass for her, of course. And they were together for 25 years before he passed away. So you never give up. You never know. But you want it to be real, though. You don't want to have no monster in your house. Simone, you don't want to be standing outside wondering what kind of mood he's in. You don't want no man. You got to keep pumping him up because he keeps fucking up. Oh, baby, you did good. You did. They don't appreciate you, baby. They don't. Well, you can do that for a little while, but if he can't get his shit together, you don't want that, girl. Mm-mm. That pretty face. Is that you for real, Simone? You shouldn't have no problem. Mm. Hi, Mr. Carruthers. William Carruthers. I see they got your boy over there again. Mm-hmm. You wish you could have lost the wife and kept my dog. Lord have mercy. They do help out because me and Squeenie, we talk all day long, child. I have to tell him, I said, Squeenie, you don't really say that much. Feed me, bitch. Not that boy. I think my baby got a hot spot. Every time I take the bottle, I got in this stuff that's for hot spots. Dogs get those for some reason. But every time I try to squirt it, as soon as he sees me going for the bottle, he runs. I can't catch it. I said, it's only for your pleasure, Squeenie dog. It's going to make you feel better. Like when y'all parents used to give y'all that castor oil. It's only going to make you feel better. I encourage them. Sometimes them parents tell you that this whipping it hurts me more than it hurts you. Oh, really? Let's trade places, girl. It hurts you so bad. If it hurts you bad, don't do it. Mm-hmm. Who's that? Oh, we talking about Duchess Kelly Love. He done lost another channel. Or he demonetized. He said he don't know if it's temporary or if it's a 90-day suspension. I would suggest that he figure out what the hell the problem is so he can correct the problem and not repeat the same thing where he's demonetized wherever he goes, is what I would say. See what else y'all say. Is Read the Heart of Philadelphia, is she in here? I know them girls got fireworks going over there, honey. The Read the Heart of Philadelphia and the Phi Babe both are promising to knock the other one's head off, and you're gonna really regret fucking with me. And they done brought the children up. Now they're posting people's babies online and all this shit. Everything about the beef sector is not for me, honey. If it ain't fun, I'm not gonna be sitting up here doing this shit. And it ain't worth being stressed out over. If you hate it, not even if you get a coin from it. No, I'm very happy. You happy being single, Tracy? Is that what you're talking about? Mm-hmm. I like being. I can't hardly imagine not being single. Really, it's been so long. Been such a long time since I saw him. Tell me, how long has it been? I'm so glad. Oh, I'm comfortable being single. I've did it. The longer you do it, the easier it gets, right? I just don't want no drama. Now, if you meet somebody nice, y'all can talk on the phone, y'all can meet for lunch and go to the pier and all that kind of stuff, and you're having fun, then sure, it would be everybody wants a little companionship. That would be nice. But if I got to be up here fucking with some hardhead, I don't even know if he's out fucking somebody else and all that stress, I don't want to be bothered. So in that respect, I would say that no, I'm happy just like I am. Plus, how much more time could I possibly have, honey? I'm 64 years old, 64 and a half. Shit. I've had HIV for over 30 years, honey. I mean, so it ain't gonna be that kind of long. I ain't got no time to be investing in no relationships, Jeff. That shit is stressful. That's hard work, especially that first couple of years. Well, the first one, you know, you all hot, and you want to make love all the time, all that shit. And then it starts settling in all of them character defects. No way, no thank you. You can do it when you're young. You can do anything when you're young, honey. You don't know no better. 64 is not old. I feel, well, Sandra, sometimes I feel old and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I feel like my regular old self. And then I feel sometimes, especially when I'm on the street and I see all these old people, and then they're walkers and they have their little buggy things and all that kind of stuff, child. And I'm just like, well, damn, that person is younger than me. Or all these people are constantly dying. First thing I want to know, how old were they? Second question, how did they die? It's natural, you know. But sometimes the internet makes it more in your face. Because before we wouldn't know every person that died, right? We would know, you know, big, huge superstars, Michael Jackson, people like that. But coming along with the internet, now we know everybody who dies, everybody who we listen to in music, everybody on TV. We know everything, right? Information age. So of course you got to question your own mortality, but 64, I feel like I lived most of my life, you know. When my grandmama died, she was 94. She said, baby, that's a long time. I said, Grandma, you never gonna die. Bullshit. I'm ready to go, baby. And that's a good place to be when you're ready to go. No, it's not. Oh, wait till you're 72. Right. You be thinking, I wish I was 60, 64 again. Oh, I could have did a lot more when I was 64. Lord have mercy. Well, I guess we cling as human beings, we cling to life, you know. But yeah, if I can make it to 70, I'm cool, honey. 70, 72 years old. Most of the people I've known who are older have died around that age. Black men, they go in their early 70s, mid 70s. Women live longer. Our mothers board, the ladies are generally in their 80s. You know, it ain't like I didn't use it up. I just kept on using life until I used it up. Oh, I don't know if I want to be 90. And oh Lord, have mercy. You gotta wait 20 minutes for me to cross the street. Knees are bad, hips bad, arthritis, got gout. Baby, I'm not excited about being on 90 years old. I doubt I'll make it that long. You know, I got to figure out who I'm gonna leave all my statues and things to, because my family lives all the way in. Well, I got one nephew here. I just say, well, you're in charge. Do whatever you want to do, man. All right. We don't want to get depressed, so we don't think about it too much. People are living to be 100 years old. No. We have a few in the neighborhood, child. It's kind of hard to look at sometimes because, you know, we're all going in the same direction. So we're going to be either old people or we're going to be dead, honey. Look at all these people losing their lives in their 30s and 20s and 40s and shit. You're fortunate just to even make it to be an old person, right? And I'm in relatively good health. I mean, it ain't perfect, but I can still get around on my own. I can still enjoy my potato chips and things. Sure. Watch a movie now and then. Maybe a little taste of porn on the side. Girl, I'm fine. Hi. Jay Wilson said, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm good. And again, throw in about 5 or 6 agains, girl. I'm good. Go, so what? Well, I'm going live until I die. You gonna be going live, brother William Carruthers? Oh, I don't mean to be insulting nobody now, William Carruthers. We won't live as long as you want to live. As long as God is in agreement with you, you will. But so I'm not insulting being 70 because I want to be 70. I'm pretty clear on that. Hi, misunderstood. I am misunderstood, baby. Connie. Hi, Connie. Thank you for that last week. I appreciate you. There's a 97-year-old lady with cancer still holding on. I love her. Miss Holler is her name. Bless you, Miss Holler. One of my best friends in my church, she's 93 or 94. She edited the second to the last book. Oh, let me see. The last book in the Loving Gospel Music series, it was called The Label. She edited that and she was 90 years old. Right? And she is still getting around on her own. Still healthy. She was well, she's a doctor too. She was a psychiatrist, I believe. Psychoanalyst or something like that. Anyway, but she edited the whole book and did a better job than anybody else. Right? She just had that skill. Her mind was still sharp. That's my wonderful darling. Matter of fact, she paid for my second book, which was expensive as hell, but she gave me the money for it. Just a person in the audience at church. You ain't no hurry to go. I feel you, Brother Carruthers. More than likely, when I get to be a certain age, I'll be wanting a few more years, you know. We always want a little more, honey. As long as I'm healthy. I don't want to be sick. That's all I think more about getting very sick than I do about actual dying. I want to see what God has in store for us. Like Jesus said, there are many mansions. I would not lie to you. Why would I lie to you? Who are you? He said, I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. Right? So there's always that too. Your faith will strengthen you. I think you're better off, you know, as you reach those years. You have faith. You say, well, this ain't necessarily over, buddy. I'm gonna see him face to face. Caught up to see Jesus. Did you say a small taste, April? I'm old, but I ain't dead. Right. That stuff is a lot easier to deal with than these hard heads, honey. Plus, you got to be real suspicious of these fools that come around. If they talking about they all hot and they're young, I'm not attracted to, you know, people my age and 65-year-old me. I ain't got no use for them, right? But even the young ones, though, they're very suspect. What do you want from me, dude? Just spit it out your mouth. Maybe I can give you a few dollars. Go on somewhere. They don't want my old ass child. Or maybe I'm prejudiced because when I was a young person, I don't want no old motherfucker. Mom maybe said it best. You see me with an old man, I'm holding him for the police. My friends get pissed off at me because they feel like I'm too negative about aging. Oh, no, I still get mine. It's a male thing. They still want me. I got, like Rebel Son said, I got a whole line of niggas lined up to want to fuck me. Well, God bless you, girl. I believe those mansions are the years we live. You think the mansions are right here on earth? Could be both. I believe in spirit because every time you go to bed, I'm a big dreamer. I dream a lot, right? So when I'm dreaming, those things are not real. They're but yet they exist. What if I just keep on dreaming I go? Do I need the body, in other words, to have the spirit? Now my partner been dead since he died in 91. I think about him every single day. Everything reminds me of what he said. I remember conversations we had when we met. Now I lived all these other years, right? But that's just trade. They didn't really mean anything. If you really experience loving somebody, that don't leave you. I mean, their spirit is still here, right? Almost like you could talk to the person. You experience that with your parents, people you have loved, your children who've passed away. But that part don't go away. So I believe, yes, there's an afterlife. There's certainly a spirit life. I mean, even just what a human being is or nature is, if you can believe all this shit occurs, where you're breathing in air, you got all this blood running through your body, you got a heart pumping the blood through there, you got a kidneys cleaning shit out, you got a brain that comes up with all these ideas, you got all this stuff, right? So why is it so hard to believe that some things are not physical? Like, for instance, God is still alive, right? The spirit of God is still here thousands of years later. Yes, we build our foundation with what we learn from life. Baby, don't start. Sweeney. The child knows I'm half dead. Girl, Sweeney. I don't need no security right now. Okay. Could you sit your ass right here? Thank you. Sit down and bum. Okay. I didn't put chicken on there, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Anyway. Hi, The Smart Show. How you doing, The Smart Show? You gonna bring us a word? Mm-hmm. The children of Israel need a word. Mm-hmm. God before everything. Talk about it, Uncle Tim. My mother's been gone 15 years, and I talk to her almost every day. Yeah, it's true. Love never dies, honey. Not real love. Some people, you glad they're gone, but when you have really love somebody, it's not even a hassle when you love somebody to take care of them when they're ill, right? You just clinging to every moment you could have together. Mm-hmm. Squeenie says, "Amen." He gonna start guarding the dog now. You know, it's after 5, so it's time people come home from work. That means they're gonna get on and off the elevator. That's where he gets his. That's where he starts his show. Mr. Carruthers, you said you believe those mansions are years we live. I'm just hoping I'm not gonna be stuck with all of the past stuff, right? Because a lot of my dreams, I wouldn't call them dreams, child. They're more like nightmares. Can you imagine if you had to live out eternity, reliving your worst moments? Now that would be a hell. That would really be hell, honey. I remember all the dumb shit I did. That would certainly be hell. What else y'all say? What's going on in The Smart Show? We need a word for the benediction. Y'all see the Koja convention? Baby, them people love to dress up, don't they? I said, girl. The men's and the women's, child. I said, damn, this is like a fashion show. Well, God bless them, though. Bless their heart. They got together and had their convocation. It looked successful to me. You know, I don't know what the standard is. It's a clown show. Oh, Lord have mercy. I didn't hear what he had to say. I didn't hear what he had to say because, first of all, I heard this, I think it was Wooten last year when he went off on William McRae. He said, we got transvestites in the church. Long fingernails. What my baby asked me, what that man got them long fingernails for? Then I heard that. Then I heard the old lady. She's just so evil. Whatever. Don't even get me going with that child. She gave her homophobic rant. I think their rants are not as frequent anymore since everybody got all these phones. Everything's recorded, and people actually understand and see how evil some of those sermons have been. They don't do them publicly anymore. Not like they used to. It used to be, it wasn't nothing, honey. You can go over and talk about homosexuals for the whole sermon. Like that's the only thing written in the Bible. So things are changing. I don't know who God anointed to make these cell phones and these camera phones, honey. A lot of things change. Police brutality, church abuse, murders, fights. People got cameras all around their house. It's great. Great invention, honey. You got a phone call, Mr. Carruthers? We about finished anyway. Listen, thank y'all for coming in on today. I know y'all got to start throwing them turkeys out. How many days before you start throwing your turkey out? Are they frozen? I think somebody told me 3 days. You can start putting it in the refrigerator. And on the last day, take it out and leave it out all day, right? Am I right or am I wrong? Because I'm one of those ones who really can't cook. Now, I've for years made turkey or ham because I followed the simple instructions. I ordered a fresh one, misunderstood. They had lots of those in the freezers all over Safeway, but when I got there, this was a week ago, there was the only one Butterball pre-cooked turkey. So they must have went real quick because the day before they didn't have none. So they all went in one day. But now they have, real turkey. Somebody's going to sit there for 8 hours and cook. I do Cornish. Ooh, I love Cornish hens. The little babies. I love brisket too. Turkey is just the tradition, but really it's one of my least favorite meats. Not a lot of flavor to it, but it's the tradition. So you got to have that. But some of the guys, they make brisket, Cornish hens, all kind of other kind of meats. You love the butterball, Sandra? Yeah, I got a pre-cooked butterball. I thought you meant for Thanksgiving. Yeah, I meant for Thanksgiving. Popeyes, you can't go to Popeyes on Thanksgiving, man. You can order yourself a fried turkey from the Colonel. He makes fried turkey, but you got to order them early. Ooh, here go the cookers now. April, I'm cooking red beans and rice, fried chicken, ribs, and cornbread. Ooh, a few desserts. Ooh, you must have cheering. You know that's why y'all cook better, right? I mean, you got them cheering. Children got to eat. I eat almost 80% of the stuff out. And the rest of the 20% is Marie Callender's. Honey, I don't cook nothing. Matter of fact, I don't think I had my oven on since they were here before. And that's been 3 years. I don't think so. Maybe I heated up pizza a couple times, but that's it. Popeyes fried chicken, baby. Red beans and rice. Anyway, thank you guys for coming in today. I hope y'all have a wonderful evening, and you're going to have a great holiday season. Is it getting cold where you're at? Probably. It's getting cold here now, in the evening at least. But thank y'all for coming in. Talk to you later.